Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to explain why this Scizor has the absolute best EV spread that you can have in a competitive Pokemon. I'm also going to explain why this Dino with these EVs is functionally the same as this Hydreigon with these IVs. IVs. Yeah, so this dyno has got two 30s instead of 31s, but it is functionally the same as this Hydreigon because of the EV spreads. All right, they have the same exact EV spreads, the same exact nature, and they are functionally exactly the same Pokemon in competitive. Now, to explain this concept, I'm going to go over to the team builder in Showdown. Here I have Scizor pulled up, and we can see that if we put in 4 EVs here, it is 1 stat point in HP. We'll do 4 and then 8 goes up by another point. Then we can go to 12, goes to 284, and 16 goes to 285. So every 4 EVs is 1 stat point in the for the Scizor. Now IVs, if you drop an IV by 1 point, it is also 1 point in IVs. The difference between this and PokeMMO PvP is this is for level 100, and for PokeMMO, everything scales down to level 50. So instead, we're going to use level 50 here. And now, when we put 4 EVs in here, we can see that it's 1 extra point. But now let's go to 8, and it's still 146. All right, so we didn't get an extra point for putting in 4 extra EVs. But then we go to 12 and should be 147. 16 should also be 147. And then 20 gives you the extra point. So what I'm trying to say here is that you get 1 extra point for the first 4 EVs. And then after that, you need 8 EVs in order to get an extra point in your stats. Now that's for a Pokemon with perfect 31 IVs across the board. In the case of Hydreigon, we had those 30 IVs. And in that case, if we decided we were going to put this extra 4 EV in with the 30, it would not change at all. In fact, it doesn't even let me put those EVs in. But if we had 31 here and 31 here, then we could put the 4 extra EVs in and we'd get the extra stat point. So that's why with both of my Hydreigon and my Dino set, I've got my 4 EVs in my HP. And since I don't really care to have defenses on my Hydreigon set, I just want max speed and max special attack. And these defense and special defense can be 0. Then we don't need 31 IV in order to have the perfect Hydreigon. So we could have 30 here, and you can see that that stat is completely unchanged. So that's why that Dino and the Hydreigon were functionally the same in PokeMMO PvP, because we only care about the attack and speed, not about the defenses, so we can run with 30 IVs in defenses. Now you should watch out for Pokemon like this on the GTL because they can be a lot cheaper, and you can also breed these types of Pokemon a lot cheaper, and yet they're still super, super good in PvP. All right, so use that to your advantage. Now, what I want to explain is why this Scizor that I had with 244 EVs and 252 attack with 4 defense, 4 special defense, and 4 speed is the best set. So we're going to go over to the damage calculator, and I'm going to show you why. All right, so here is the damage calculator. And let me see if I can get this better for you. Yeah, here we go. Now we have my Scizor custom set imported, and then we can also face down a Scizor with a similar set, except they don't have that spread. We can see that superpower does 55.1% on the low roll, with this custom set. Now, if we go to a more normal set where they take away these defenses and decide to put it into HP, just keep in mind 55.1 there, all right? And we're going to go to 252 here. And superpower does 55.9. So it does a little bit more damage, almost 1 full percentage point more damage, just because you decided to put that extra stat point into HP rather than spread it out between your defense and special defense. The only way that this could be better with maxing out your HP is if you decide you're going to put your extra point into defense. And then you can see that superpower does 54.8 instead of 55.1. All right, but a lot of times you're going to want that extra special defense bulk as well as the extra speed stat in order to outspeed other Scizors with a similar build. That's all I wanted to explain today. I had some questions about it in some of my earlier videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button. I'm coming out with videos every other day at least, and I'll see you in the next one.